Rejoice, ladies and gentlemen. The Nintendo Online service is good now.
Yay!
Welcome aboard to the Super Nintendo online app. Basically, the same thing with the NES app, only this time with actual Super Nintendo games.
Yes!
Yay.
Yay!
Hooray.
Kirby's Dream Cars.
I gotta get back to doing one-player stuff.
So, as of this recording, we still just got the default stuff, like all the 20 games that were released, but I will say, what an impressive lineup. I mean, you already got Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Star Fox, Stunt Race FX, A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, and Kirby's Dream Land 3, all in one package. And, of course, who can forget the great and enjoyable Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Oh, no.
They really should find some point. I'm just, my one wish is I hope they don't drip feed us the content as much as they did with the NES.
Unfortunately, that being said, you say that though. Unfortunately, Nintendo has confirmed that they're not going to release these games on a monthly basis like they did with the NES app. Like they're just gonna. It's more going to be like whenever they feel like. Though I also do fear that there's a chance that it could just be another case where they're going to drip feed us even harder than they did with the original, which would suck.
Uh-oh. The demons.
The demons have come to haunt us again.
It's my kind! Evade!
So how about we have some fun with them?
So yeah, this is a remake of an old
Well,
title.
so now that we're... Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Honestly, you say that, Logan. This is actually a literal continuation, the third game, the Ghosts and Goblins series. And as always, it always starts with our third Princess Prin having some cute quality time together. Then all of a sudden, one of Satan's followers comes in and snatches her.
Hey, what's up?
Sup?
You're mine now.
We were going to go out for some McDonald's.
Alright, okay, you're coist now. So we had to go all the way back. And I say remake because this map looks almost identical to the other ones, but every time Arthur's just like, for 5 minutes, can I just come back home and just... Oh boy.
Can I just go home and enjoy some good old McLovin with my princess?
For 5 minutes!
So yeah, again, and for those who watch some of our other look-ats, again, this is the spiritual predecessor to Maximo, Ghost to Glory, or whatever, and I think we did we do a full commentary of this game or something like that, or we just kind of...
Oh no, we didn't do a full commentary. I do remember, like, long ago, we did do, like, a look-at on the whole, like, original trilogy of Ghosts and Goblins, and then we eventually did do the ultimate one for the PSP, and that one was a fun time. But yeah, just, you've never played Ghost and Goblin games in your life, all you have to worry about is that you are a knight in shining armor, unless you take a hit, in which case you get dropped down to your boxers.
This is the game that a lot of
likey.
This is the game that a lot of people... Oh, jeez.
Nope.
Bones.
Hold on, I can fix this.
Oh yeah, the rewind feature.
Yeah, that's a new function that they added.
And I was
Oh.
gonna say, Pi, this is one of those games where,
I can make this work, damn
I was
it.
gonna say, this is one of those... This is one of those games, Pi... Oh, what am I gonna say? This is the game, Pi, that most people think of when they think of Nintendo Hard. Like, this is where things got really, like, brutally challenging.
Yeah, I remember Angry Video Game Nerd reviewing this game, so, well, the NES version.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You can't even say Nintendo Hard because this was made by Capcom.
You're right! So it's Capcom Hard.
Oof. James, we need
Yes.
to talk. I don't think this is working.
Lied.
I was just saying, okay, we made it. I was just saying, like, back there, I was like, James, this ain't doing much for us. Okay, we got the item.
I think you two might need to go to couples counseling, you know, maybe work some things out.
When did James and I became a thing?
What? It's totally normal to go walking around the dead of night in your underwear.
I mean, I do that every Tuesday, but that's just me.
I mean, now that
That is a joke. I want to clarify.
Every Tuesday, that's always the go-to day.
Oh, geez, stand still. Whoosh. There goes all the land. I was gonna say, now that I'm actually looking at the gameplay, it actually does remind me a lot of, like, Joe and Mac and stuff. Like, with the different items and jumping around.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of Joe and Mac, hold on a
Oh,
second.
that's right. I completely forgot. Oh!
Why don't we do something about that, Logan, if you would?
Oh, yeah, hang
Well, talk about a segue.
You need to go to play online, and then I can search for your game, and...
Yeah, I'm starting. Let me pick play while I wait. So now that I've created an online session, all I need now is for Logan to join me, and we shall join in honestly one of the few games I would never expected to actually be put on the service, Joe and Mac 2: Lost in the Tropics.
Huh.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Oh, boy. I don't know why I said that.
Oh boy!
Came into the moment. We went from spoopy to primitive.
Very
This
much so.
magic moment. Sorry.
We are just being random today.
Yay.
Also, just as a
Clappy,
warning for
clappy,
everyone,
clappy.
if I do lose,
God.
oh, like crap!
Oh no! Quick, one of you has to
Dice.
focus for the good of science.
Also,
Yay.
if I do have to leave in this recording, as of right now, I am gonna go to a fall fest with some folks. There's gonna be free food and such.
Alrighty. You have
When do we get
fun.
the free food?
Oh, oof.
Hey.
Ow, 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 ow.
So yeah, welcome to Joe and Mac 2: Lost in the Tropics. The suddenly, well, wait, swap between first player. Huh? Wait, so you can actually swap players? That's new.
Huh.
Cool, so
Huh.
I can be player 1, you can be player 2, but they'll be fine.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Joe. So yeah, Joe and Mac is like it's basically a series of action platformers where you and a bud can play as cavemen
Yeet.
that just going about destroying all the other bad cavemen that usually like to ogle the pretty ladies, but in this game they try to do something a little more family friendly.
Oh,
What do they do?
well, death approaches. I must go. You guys have a great time.
See ya, Pie.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Okay,
Bye.
see ya.
I'm
But yeah,
in
so
a fine mess of turnips.
they-
Bye bye.
Turnips.
Okay, so
Brown.
okay, you see the crown. Okay, so he's not stealing the banana horde.
Nope, he's just stealing the King Caveman's crown or whatever.
King Caveman. That sounds so Hanna-Barbera.
Sorry, that's so
Last
yawning.
night I came. Oh, hey, on the back there, that's that monkey guy from the other not Joe and Mac game.
Oh yeah, what's his name? I feel like I should remember it, but I don't. Why am I not remembering it?
I only remember it from the JonTron video, just not gonna lie. I only remember from that.
That's completely fair.
He looks like Goemon to me.
So yeah, I'm Joe, he's Mac, and we got clubs. I believe if we were playing on super two-player mode, I think
could hit each other.
there's friendly fire.
And hold R to run. Oh, Kali Valley. Away!
Woohoo! Let's go. Ow. So I will say I've actually never played this game in two-player, so this ought to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who I am. I'm the blue one.
You're the blue one, I'm the green one.
Huey, Louie, the blue one.
Yeah, there never was a proper red ninja.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, red caveman.
Yeah.
Among the bunch. But then again, you don't really need more than two.
You know what? They'll make the Red Caveman when they do the ever-to-be-expected remake revival of this game, because they're just dropping them like dimes a dozen nowadays.
Ow.
Oh, you okay?
Come on.
Okay.
Oh dear. Don't mind me, I'm just down here.
Yeah.
Well, get your butt over here.
Well, get your butt over here so I can actually get my butt over there.
Oh.
Before I forget.
Gulp. Ah, good old Frantic Antics-inspired co-op.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's dead, Jim.
I guess he is. Let's go. Let's go, Mac. Let's go, Mac, baby.
I need food.
It's
Uh-oh.
like, you know, Mac, I gotta tell you a secret. I've been keeping this a secret for years. I thought I'd take it to my grave, but I think I trust you enough where I can say it. I really
Alright, so
love
we got the skull
chocolate
key.
bars.
Now we shall progress.
Joe used the key. Yeah, wait, where'd you find that key anyway?
It was up there.
Help!
I'm stuck in
Okay.
midair.
Okay.
I think the time-space continuum has frozen.
Taka Hills. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go on to the first boss, I guess. Oh, jeez.
Or at least as far as we can before we get a game over.
Well,
Yeah.
far we're doing
So,
pretty
Seely,
solid.
what do you make of all this so far?
I'm sorry, did you say my name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what do
he
you do?
did.
It looks chaotic.
Ride the worm.
My goodness.
It's
Yeah, it's
big,
classic
scary, and pink.
It's classic co-op antics. I wonder if they haven't already planned, I wonder if they would add any of the Magical Quest games in all.
That'd be fun.
That would be up to Disney.
Yeah.
Prepare for a wild ride.
Well, you know what?
I mean, honestly, honestly, if they went to the trouble of actually putting in the
Well-
oh god.
Oh,
All right, now's actually a good time to stop that.
well,
Okay.
you pansies.
And that was the first and last time they ever invented an automobile.
So, you know what? To get Seely involved, Seely, why don't you host our next online session?
Yeah, your Switch?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Let me just reach over here. Grab it.
A few inches later.
Alright, so you're going to hit left and then click play online.
Mhm.
And then you're going to hit play while you wait. There he is.
There
And
it
James
is.
going to join you then. Which game do you want to play? Kirby Dream Land 3 or Dream Course Golf?
Dreamland 3.
Okay.
All right,
Alrighty.
Dreamland 3 it is. Let's give those Celia a round of applause.
And then
Don't
Dark
like it.
Matter showed up. And Dark Matter didn't like applause.
Wait,
You
how do you clap?
click in the right analog stick. Like, click it in.
Yay!
Look, Kirby's fishing! Yay! He got a bite!
And why is Gooey...
Yay!
Why is Gooey a
And
piece
darkness
of
has
dark
invaded
matter?
the
Oh,
world. Yay!
Yay! Wait, what? Hey, Dark
We're
Matter.
making absolute fools of ourselves.
So wait,
Yay!
so does this game ever explain why Dark Matter is why Gooey's a part of Dark Matter and Gooey was here long before Dark Matter?
Not necessarily. Like, I know, like, technically Gooey appeared in the first game Dark Matter did, so I guess you could... And he was pretty much like a straight-up black blob in that game, so I guess that's pretty much where they expected players to connect the dots.
We're
A
gonna be all
whole
our
gang's
friends.
here!
Yeah. And you
I'm
know
having
what?
way too much fun here.
You know what? I have a theory that maybe Gooey is to Dark Matter what Wheatley was to GLaDOS.
Probably.
So yeah, here's Kirby's Dream Land 3. Yes, we did already do a commentary of this, but now we get to show you what it's like with two players. And Celia, if you wouldn't mind pressing start now, you're technically the first player.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
I thought
That's
you
right.
guys were already playing, so you'll just hit one of the one of the three files.
Oh, okay.
These are
Yeah.
files, and you'll hit A. And I think it's as easy as James
Yep,
just has
one.
to hit start once you guys hit play.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So,
hit play. Start.
Celia, have you ever played a Kirby's Dream Land before?
No, I have not.
What?
Wait. I was about to say, we played it a few times before, remember?
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
I
that
wasn't
thing.
the one in charge of the file menu.
But you still
Ah,
played
that's
it.
fine.
Well, now you are, because you get to be the pink puffball himself.
In
Hey,
grassland.
Rick.
Choo choo.
Whee!
Oh, poor Rick.
I thought what we had was special.
I think I saw an outright Twitter post that like has like multiple media sources proving that Kirby kind of is like in a weird relationship between Choo Choo, Adeline, and Ribbon. I think at one
Adeline.
point.
Ow.
What?
Maybe it's
Are you
Ribbon.
You mean Ribbon?
Are you talking about that tweet that showed him with all the female Kirby characters?
Yeah, like the fact that like he thinks one's his girlfriend, one person thinks he's a. I don't know. There's a lot going on. And okay. Oh,
So who are you gonna pick, Celia? It's your game.
Remember, you
That's
can only
wrong
pick one. There you go.
He'll pick.
I feel bad for neglecting you.
Which button do you press? Oh, that's right, X.
And unfortunately, whether we like it or not, both characters can't have an animal buddy to ride, which kind of is stupid.
So how does Gooey play Control to Kirby?
The only real difference Gooey has to Kirby is that instead of inhaling enemies, he just licks at them. Otherwise, he plays more or less the same.
Yeah.
So you can copy abilities as well.
Yes.
Okay.
My back itches.
Oh. Well, quick scratch the hamster's back.
Come on, you bit lazy elf.
Did Gooey ever appear in Right
Oop.
Back at You?
No.
I don't believe so.
I don't
no.
think so. No. Ow.
Oh,
Like honestly,
Careful,
I
you're
think
gonna
Wrong button.
die.
Wrong button.
like I'm trying to think if there were any elements from the Dreamland trilogy that appeared in Right Back at You.
well, of course.
I know that Pawn and Con appeared. The first three animal buddies I also know made an appearance.
Of course, a
Yeah,
lot
I
of the
know
characters,
Rick
like,
did.
I know a lot of the characters like Lolo and La 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 and Rick and all the.
Well, Lolo
animals
and La La
appear.
La are just Kirby
They weren't.
staples.
Yeah, they weren't antagonists at all. Oh, one up.
Well, technically they were in Superstar.
Only James can get to it.
Oh wait, that's right. I'm the one with the umbrella.
Yeah.
Hooray!
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I didn't know I had an arm.
Oh, we need
But yeah,
electric.
just go back to it. It should respawn. That's the beauty of Kirby.
I was gonna say,
Wait, I want that maxi tomato.
you need electric ability, like you need the spark.
Well, then eat it.
Now down.
And hit down.
Oh.
I think you didn't do
Yeah,
that.
can't
right.
just-
Here, let me
Hang
try.
on. Oh, never mind. He's got it.
Yeah, because
Can't
remember,
just
even
spit
when
out
you're
electric.
because remember, even when you're
It.
even when you're on an animal buddy, you can still use abilities.
Yep, you just have
Hang
to
on,
hit.
I can't get up there.
You just have to hit down whenever you.
Oh, that's
eat
also
something.
another.
Also remember with Rick you can wall jump.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's
these
to make up
guys
for the
get
fact they only has
walkability.
one jump.
Or parasol. Whoops. But yeah, I know. I'm trying to think what other characters appear. I mean, Meta Knight appears.
Well, again, Meta Knight's just a staple at this point, so.
So that's not Dreamland thing, or
Yeah, in fact, I don't think Meta Knight even appears in any of the Dreamland games.
He doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, don't step on the. Oh,
Oh, okay, that's.
don't step on the flower.
Yeah, do
button.
not
that's the
step on the
mission
flowers. That's part of the mission.
You
like that.
Ah,
You
I
stepped
didn't
on the
mean to
flower
step.
button.
I didn't see it. That was my bad.
Kirby, how can you not see it? It was right
Here's
here.
the
Because I was trying to,
Right,
I was
it
trying
was
to spawn
right.
an enemy, and the enemy was over the flower, and I didn't see
Okay,
the flower.
okay, we're okay. I was just gonna say, if that was intentional or not, I love the. I was gonna say, I know she didn't mean to, but I love the timing of.
Let's go.
I love the possible intentional timing. Well,
I love how you just don't care anymore.
but I
Well, you
love
killed
the.
one. You might as well not care anymore.
I love the intentional timing of Kirby. Of him's like, now whatever you do, don't step on the flower. This flower, yes.
Okay.
I told you not to step on that flower.
You know what I'm just reminded of? Just since we were talking about Game Grumps earlier, one of my favorite
I'm so slow.
I was about to say, one of my favorite Game Grumps moments from the JonTron era, and I also love it because they made like a Wario and Waluigi animation of it.
Hang on, my
where
hand's
it's-
cramping.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
Anyway, it's like, I forget which game it was attached to, but apparently Aaron did something, and John was like, why does wait never mean anything to you?
I'm so sorry.
Look at me.
Yeah, I love that. Look at me!
Oh, he's so sad. The flower lost his friends. Gooey's face is like,
I hope you're happy, you big prick.
and jump.
Damn it.
Oops.
Wow,
Wow, really?
we suck.
He really sucked.
Okay,
Well, it's
we'll
Kirby, of
stop
course
there.
he sucks.
All right, okay. At this point, Sealy, do me a quick favor. Click on both the ZL and ZR buttons.
At the same time, like click them both.
Yeah, you tap him, not hold. There you go.
Yeah, and go to the game selection because I think we're done here for now.
Yeah.
It was such a disgrace.
Well, as far as this is concerned, but with that said, before we do, we're not gonna end off right away. But I will say though, now that Seely's had her turn to take control, how about we let Hype take control for one session?
Yay.
Hopefully by the end of the year, Charter will install that thing over
It'll
here.
be so nice.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
about that. Connection strength may vary. The menu can pop away now.
Show the menu.
Give it a
Okay,
bit.
there we go.
There it goes.
There we go.
Your connection with the player is unstable. I'm sure it'll
No,
be fine.
Well, what could
Mario
possibly go
Kart.
wrong?
It's just Mario. I'm sure it'll be
What
fine.
could possibly go wrong right
Dun, dun,
now?
dun, 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 dun,
Yates
dun.
Peach,
Mario,
Yates
Luigi,
Toad,
Peach,
Yates
Toad.
Bowser.
And there's Bowser just chucking his shell at Toad. Wow, this is
Random
my
thought,
God.
you guys.
Tic-tac-toe.
this ain't good.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
no!
Hype.
Oh my gosh!
Hype, are you okay?
What?
Oh no, you're fine now. I hear you now.
Like, can you not even hear me?
It was just for a few seconds.
Yeah, the game just went cuckoo bananas there.
It's okay. It's
I was
okay.
just-
Well, let's
I was
just
just-
see how well we can do with in a race.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
was
understand
just
it. Okay,
gonna
there
bring
it goes.
up a random thought.
What's the random thought?
We'll go with this.
When I finish my Classic Peach cosplay, I got to feature in one of our Mario videos.
Okay.
Alright.
Gotta find some way to work that in. Let's see what
Alright,
happens.
Let's see here.
Is this the last game we have with Classic Peach?
This
I guess so.
Wait, I didn't mean to be Koopa. I was trying to be... How do I go back?
press B.
Okay, never mind, I found it.
Press
Okay.
So you'll be Luigi, and I'll be. Screw it, I'll be Mario.
Okay.
This feels so weird that I'm the player too.
Okay, which cup do you want to do?
It's up to you, man. I don't care.
Oh, we'll go with Mario Circuit. Also, just...
All right, the most basic of the bunch.
Well, it also helps because I have actually never played this before.
Okay, it's a
Really?
typical.
Well, okay then.
Go.
Here we go.
Okay, as evidence.
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm Mario.
Oh yeah,
I'm the one-
I got mixed
I'm
up.
the one on the bottom. Oops.
Yeah, there you go. It honestly, if you played Mario Kart 8, it's not honestly too dissimilar.
Not really, no. It's just that the controls are a little slipperier.
Very
and you
slipperier.
have to deal with 5 laps opposed to 3.
Oh yeah,
What the heck is that supposed to be?
that spark. It looks like a Sparky.
Sparks weren't even a thing until Mario 64.
I think.
Oops.
Oh, you got a mushroom.
I see that. I'm just waiting for the prime opportunity.
And we're off to a terrific start. I think that might be a bullet bill, actually.
It's very. Oh, it could maybe. Or a
How do
chain
you
chomp.
reverse?
Oh, look, you got a boo, buddy.
Okay, seriously, how do you reverse?
Hold
Bs?
down.
I was
Why?
holding down.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, this was. Oh, you know what? This might have been. Oh god, this is before they actually invented the reverse.
Oh,
engine.
then yeah, I guess it looked like what Hype had to do was just keep ramming the wall until it pushed him back. Dun, 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 dun.
Isn't this such a great game?
No.
There are reasons why there have been like over 10 other games that have improved upon it.
Yeah. I mean, coming back to this, especially after having played Mario Kart 8 and Tour to an extent, it's like, yeah, there's a reason why this is the first.
Yeah.
This may sound like a weird. Aw.
Not even as player one do I get a fair win.
What were you gonna say? Celia?
I was just gonna say, since they brought NES and SNES
I like
online,
that.
do you think they'll bring Nintendo 64 online?
Maybe.
That would be very.
I'll pick one.
I'm gonna say right now. I honestly could not see them pulling off N64 online, or if they did, that would have to be very. That would be very intriguing, especially if they put things like Mario Party on there. I'd be very intrigued to see how that would work. But
Yeah.
this stage, I hate this stage. But if not,
Oh, you know what's great, even better.
but if not,
Lovely.
But if not that, I mean, it seems silly. Like this is like this whole service, this and the NES video we did a while ago. It seems like this is, I guess, their new evolution. Yeah, I think these bullet bills are added whenever
Actually,
in your
you know what, at this
multiplayer
point,
mode.
I'm just curious now. What the heck is that thing supposed to be?
I think it's a bullet bill. I think it's added whenever you're in multiplayer mode to make it more difficult.
I mean, yeah. You know what? It might be a fire chop. It looks kind of like one.
Okay. Anywho's,
I don't know why I made that sound. I'm
Oh,
so
but-
sorry.
you're fine. Yeah, it's
thank
like,
you.
but so I think it's genuinely like, what was I saying?
Hi, princess! Bye, princess!
Oh no! Careful.
I'm
I
your
was gonna say-
roller devil, damn it!
This game does seem like it's meant to be. This whole service is trying to be like their new replacement for the eShop. So I feel like then if that's
Yeah, or not. You mean the virtual console?
virtual console,
Oh, that's what that does.
yeah, it makes you jump. It's very situational.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could see it. Oof. So I could see it. So
You ran into that.
I could definitely see it working like. I mean, it's gonna have to. If they want this to replace Virtual Console, they need to be able to add things like N64, Wii games. I would not be against GameCube games at some point, but they would need to add. Except they'd have to add DS games and Game Boy Advance games. Like they would have to do a lot. I could.
You mean they'd have to do
There we
everything?
go.
Yeah.
Come on!
Oh no.
They would have to do everything in order to make it. They would have to do everything in order to make it worthwhile to have this as opposed to a Wii U, which I still have my Wii U.
I still have mine too. I gotta move my Wii out into the living room.
So I could see them doing N64. I could see them doing Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. I could see them do.
What about GameCube?
I don't know. Wii U
To be
didn't
fair,
do
they never did anything with GameCube.
right.
Well, the big problem with the GameCube is that, unlike every other Nintendo console in existence, that one has spring triggers.
However, we have.
Which every other.
No, you go ahead. You first.
Well, I was about to say they have spring triggers, which has never been replicated in any other Nintendo console, to my knowledge.
And I was going to say, however, we did see in actually, yeah, as of this recording, we saw in that Luigi's Mansion 3DS game that they found a way to replicate or work around that, just with a little control tweaking.
Mhm.
So I could see them doing that.
I think they could do it.
And so yeah, that was the thing. And you know what? I don't want to end this one on a whimper. I want to end this on something that was made with super effects.
You know, I'm just gonna
Actually, no, wait,
accept
not even. What? Go ahead.
I was just gonna make the joke about how, like, I guess I should just accept the fact that life forbids me winning any racing game.
Mario Kart is tricky.
I personally hate that Mario Kart game.
That one is a little bit age for me, and again, don't look no further than that one parsec thingy that James and I did when I got completely creamed. But yeah, what are we doing today, James? The last thing.
Well, I was about to say we could do Star Fox, considering that's part of the system, but I just remembered one thing that that actually made its debut on a Nintendo Legacy Collection sort of thingy: Stunt Race FX.
The heck? What is this?
This game is kind of interesting. It actually came out after Star Fox, and well, it stars a whole bunch of cars.
Gosh, this is like the freaking this is like the putt-putt team after they just went real hard.
But yeah, this too is also a racing game, which really made whatever use they could out of their 3D graphics.
Honestly, it doesn't look too bad for, again, remembering this is Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, for what it was worth, it's not too bad. But I will admit, I actually haven't had that much experience with this game. It's just that, well, it is interesting as part of like Nintendo's history, because this is like the second time they ever used this whole system. Yeah, software.
Wow. Again, looks...
So let's see how well this race will run.
Again, looks pretty solid for Super Nintendo.
And we're off at an impressively 10 frames of animation.
Ouch. How... Okay, so there are items to use, and like, how does this...
Ow.
Oh, jeez. I like I do like the animation of your character, like, reacting to stuff, but yeah, how does...
Hey, Mario.
Yeah, how does this game control?
I mean, barring... It's kind of sluggish. Not gonna mince words. I mean, again, I mostly blame that on the frame rate more than anything, but, I mean, for what it's worth, it's alright.
It does still look smooth, like, genuinely, I think if I took this footage and, like, sped it up by, like, 10% or something, like, it would look really solid. Like how lively the animations are when you're, like, reacting to stuff and, like, bouncing around.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, whenever you collect a pickup, the car's eyes just go in reverse.
Or like right there when you crash and everything kind of like spring launches around. So what are those power-ups?
Oh yeah, no, they definitely tried with this stuff. It's just, you know, it's a product of its time.
What are the power-ups you've been getting?
Oh god!
Oh, whoa.
I nearly clicked out of bounds there.
Dang.
You gotta love the old SFX of clipping cameras through walls. Go ahead, Hype.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what are these power-ups we're getting?
One thing I could also say is that it's funny to think that the same chip that would work with this in Star Fox would eventually be used in a slightly better fashion with Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which again, I'm still amazed that of the initial startup or the initial lineup, that's actually one of the games that they decided to pick alongside A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, and well, Mario World. It's like they got like some of the best games on there right from the get-go.
It's all which I guess that. Oh gosh.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
I had to remind myself you're talking about the SNES Online and not the Super FX chip, because I was gonna say, when was the Super FX chip used in Super Metroid?
That's okay. But yeah.
I feel like Super Metroid would totally be a game that would use it in some fashion if it were a thing.
But yeah.
And yay!
Then yeah, I think maybe that's to make up for the fact that, like you said, they're not gonna have as regularly. It's not gonna be regularly updated like other previous, as the other NES online service. So to make up for it, they gave us real like freaking home run games right out the bat. I mean, the only game that
I will say though, like if their lineup is gonna be as yeah, we'll stop right there, folks. But if their whole schedule is going to be as a little more haphazard than usual, I just hope to make up for that. They give us more games to compensate. Like maybe,
like instead of 3 games at a time,
maybe 5 or 6 games, like really good games every month and a half, maybe.
So right now, I guess. Bless you.
Bless you.
So I would say right now, before we end off this video, kind of a quick round table. What game is not on this that you guys would want to see them add next?
The Donkey Kong Country trilogy would be a start.
Yeah.
How about you, Hype?
Well, you can go first, Silly, if you want to answer.
Yeah, what's the Super Nintendo game? Go ahead.
I don't know, because I haven't had too much experience with NES. They pretty much have every SNES game I want on there. But in terms of NES, I want them to put Anticipation on there.
That actually,
you know damn well they're not going to do that because that's a rare.
Because it's
property.
rare.
Yeah.
Actually, that actually she brings up a good point. Is do you think now that they've introduced the SNES, does this mean the NES title is never going to be updated again, and they're completely diverting all resources to this?
I think they said they're going to support it for a little longer, but for how much longer, I'm not sure.
Okay. As far as
but yeah, like right off the bat, I can think of like again the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, Mario RPG.
I would definitely be up for like either Super Castlevania or maybe Contra C.
Honestly, you say that though. Honestly, you say that, Logan, and I realize I should make a drinking game for how many times I say that. They've already, considering we've already got the Castlevania and Contra collections on the Switch, I feel like that'd be kind of redundant.
Fair.
Which also reminds me, I would also say that like the Mega Man games would be, the Super Nintendo Mega Man games would be on here would be nice, but that would also be kind of redundant considering we have the Legacy collections on here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
then what
really
about
leads me to believe that maybe it won't, like, considering we got most of the best stuff already on, like, separate collections and whatnot, this might not be as fully filled
Then
up
sh-
as
then-
we'd think.
then shoot?
Like, I
the only
think-
other game, the only
like,
other game
aside-
that yeah, you first.
I was just about to say, like, as far as, like, games not on a collection that are considered big hits, the only one that, at the moment, that comes to mind that I think they should probably put on there is maybe Earthbound.
Oh, definitely.
Earthbound would be great, and the only other game that I can think of would be Kirby Superstar.
That
Oh,
too.
of course. Like, honestly, I will say, it kind of shocked me that they put Dreamland 3 on here before Kirby Superstar.
But yeah, I guess other than
Oh!
what's up?
I have an idea of what they could add on the Super NES class or online.
Yeah,
Mario is missing.
No.
they could do that. Oh god, I actually never realized they could also do Kirby Avalanche.
Well, actually, you know what? It's funny you say that, Logan, because they did release Super Puyo Puyo 2 on the service.
Oh.
Like, which was also like a Japanese exclusive, but they decided to add it on every single collection, which kinda shocked
However,
me, actually.
however, it is not translated,
No, it's not.
so you gotta put up with it. But okay, yeah, then I think we just said our bit. I think it's a very strong service. I'm hoping that they can keep it going because I know the Super Nintendo has a lot. The issue with the Super Nintendo is that it had so many great games, but a lot of them were all licensed games by other companies. So that's going to be the issue with hosting them.
Yeah, because as much as I'd love to see the Magical Quest trilogy or
Animaniacs or the Looney Tunes
and-
stuff or the
The
Tiny
Adventures of Batman and Robin.
the Tiny Toon stuff that Hype showed us and stuff.
Well, he showed up.
Yeah, like there's a
He showed off and you
well,
liked as well.
It's just there's a lot that the Super Nintendo can offer. It's just a matter of if
Licensing.
Nintendo is willing to go.
Right.
Yeah, it's a matter of licensing at the end of the day, and well, I mean, there's still some great stuff like say from from Square and all that, but that's pretty much its own can of worms. Like you actually now that I think about it, yeah, Chrono Trigger would be an interesting one too. But anyway, I think we've drawn on this video long enough. So
I was
on
gonna
that note,
say, man.
Again, for those that don't already have Nintendo Online, it's only $20 a year, and you get all this plus the stuff with the NES, Tetris 99, and so on and so forth.
They're adding on. They're adding on progressively. Oh, and there is one other game that you get for free that we can talk about later. Kirby Clash.
Oh yeah, that.
We'll get around to that eventually.
Eventually, but until next time, folks, I'm James Mainstream.
I'm Lucky Jack 20.
Highway Princess Lita.
And there's a reason that no one goes back to Super Mario Kart.
Yeah, let's go back to the one that everyone's loving right now, Mario Kart Tour. Till next time, guys.
Bye bye.